Two men worked in the same forest, both cutting trees. Both wanted to cut the most trees. Both worked from sunrise to sunset, but one man cut 50 trees per day. The other man cut 20 trees per day. The difference was not effort. The difference was not hours worked. The difference was not desire. This is the story of the two workers, and it will show you why working hard is not enough. The first worker's name was Marcus. Marcus believed in hard work, very hard work. Marcus woke up at sunrise. He grabbed his axe. He started swinging. Chop, chop. Marcus worked with maximum effort, maximum intensity, maximum sweat. Marcus never stopped, never rested, never paused. From sunrise to sunset, Marcus swung his axe. Chop, chop, chop. Marcus was exhausted. Every night, Marcus collapsed. His body hurt, his hands bled, his back ached. But Marcus was proud. I worked harder than anyone, Marcus thought. I gave maximum effort, but Marcus only cut 20 trees per day. 20 trees, after working from sunrise to sunset, after giving maximum effort, after collapsing from exhaustion. Only 20 trees. Marcus was confused. I work so hard, Marcus complained. Why do I accomplish so little? I work harder than everyone, but I achieve less than everyone. This is not fair. The second worker's name was David. David also believed in hard work, but David believed in something else too, smart work. David woke up at sunrise. He grabbed his axe, but before he started swinging, David did something Marcus never did. David sharpened his axe. For 10 minutes, David sat and sharpened his blade, made it sharp, very sharp. Then David started cutting. Chop. The tree fell quickly. Chop. Another tree fell. David cut trees faster than Marcus, much faster, because David's axe was sharp. Marcus's axe was dull. After 2 hours of cutting, David stopped. Marcus saw this. Why are you stopping? Marcus yelled. We have work to do. You are lazy. I never stop. David smiled. I am not stopping work. I am sharpening my axe. David sat down, sharpened his axe for 10 minutes, then returned to cutting. Chop, chop. Trees fell quickly, fast, easy, because David's axe was sharp. Marcus never stopped to sharpen. I do not have time to sharpen, Marcus said. I have trees to cut. Stopping is wasting time. I must keep working. Stopping is for lazy people. So Marcus kept swinging his dull axe. Chop, chop, chop. Each swing took more effort. Each tree took longer, because his axe was dull, very dull. But Marcus did not stop. He just worked harder, swung faster, used more force, more effort, more exhaustion. At the end of the day, Marcus had cut 20 trees. David had cut 50 trees. Same hours, same job, different results. Marcus collapsed from exhaustion. David was tired but not destroyed. Marcus was confused and angry. How did you cut 50 trees? Marcus demanded. I worked harder than you. You stopped to sharpen. You rested. I never stopped. I worked harder. How did you cut more? David explained simply. You worked hard. I worked smart. You swung a dull axe all day with maximum effort. I swung a sharp axe all day with efficient effort. You spent energy fighting your dull blade. I spent energy cutting trees. You worked hard. I worked smart. Hard work without smart work is just exhausting. Marcus did not understand. But I worked so hard. I gave everything. I never stopped. David replied. Yes, you worked very hard, but you worked hard at being inefficient. Working hard with a dull axe is still inefficient. A sharp axe cuts faster with less effort. You chose effort over effectiveness. I chose effectiveness. That is why I cut 50 and you cut 20. This happened every single day. Marcus worked harder than everyone, swung his axe more times than everyone, sweat more than everyone, bled more than everyone, collapsed more than everyone, and cut fewer trees than everyone, because Marcus confused effort with effectiveness. Marcus thought hard work was enough. It was not. Hard work with a dull axe is just hard work. Hard work with a sharp axe is results. Let me ask you something. Are you Marcus or David? Are you working hard with a dull axe? Are you putting in maximum effort but getting minimum results? Are you exhausted but not accomplished? Are you busy but not productive? If yes, your axe is dull, and no amount of effort will change that. You must stop and sharpen your axe. Most people are Marcus. They work very hard. They give maximum effort. They never stop. They never rest. They are exhausted, burned out, frustrated, and they accomplish less than people who work less. Why? Because their axe is dull. and they refuse to stop and sharpen it. I do not have time to sharpen, they say. I have too much work, I must keep working. Stopping is wasting time, but swinging a dull axe is wasting time. Swinging a dull axe is wasting effort. Swinging a dull axe is wasting life. Here is what David understood that Marcus did not understand. Stopping to sharpen the axe is not wasting time. Stopping to sharpen the axe is the most productive thing you can do. 10 minutes of sharpening saves hours of effort. 10 minutes of sharpening cuts more trees than hours of swinging a dull blade. David stopped 4 times per day to sharpen. 40 minutes total. Marcus thought those 40 minutes were wasted, but those 40 minutes allowed David to cut 50 trees. Marcus's refusal to stop meant he only cut 20 trees, who really wasted time. Now, let me show you what sharpening your axe means in real life. Because you are not cutting trees, you are working a job, building a business, learning a skill, raising a family. What does it mean to sharpen your axe in these areas? If you are working a job, your axe is your skills. Are you learning new skills? Are you improving? Are you taking courses, reading books, asking for feedback? Or are you doing the same thing the same way for 10 years? If you do the same thing the same way for 10 years, your axe is dull, very dull. You are working hard but not growing. You are busy but not advancing. Stop, sharpen your axe, learn something new, take a course, read a book, ask for mentorship. 10 hours of learning might save you 10 years of stagnation. If you are building a business, your axe is your strategy. Are you testing new approaches? Are you learning from failures? Are you studying your market, or are you just working harder at the same failing strategy? If your business is not growing, working harder will not fix it. You need a better strategy. Stop, sharpen your axe. Study successful businesses, learn marketing, understand your customers, test new approaches. 10 days of strategic thinking might save you 10 months of wasted effort. If you are learning a skill, your axe is your method. Are you learning efficiently? Are you using proven techniques? Are you getting feedback? Or are you just practicing the same mistakes over and over? Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes permanent. If you practice wrong, you get better at doing it wrong. Stop, sharpen your axe, learn the right method, get a teacher, study best practices. 10 hours of learning the right way might save you 10 years of doing it wrong. If you are raising a family, your axe is your energy and patience. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you resting? Are you managing stress? Or are you running on empty? Exhausted parents are dull axes. They work very hard but are not effective. They yell because they are tired. They snap because they are drained. They give effort but not quality. Stop, sharpen your axe, rest, sleep, take breaks, manage your energy. 10 minutes of rest might give you 10 hours of patience. Do you see the pattern? Sharpening your axe is not wasting time. Sharpening your axe is investing time. Marcus saw David's sharpening as wasting time. But David's sharpening was the reason David succeeded. Marcus's refusal to sharpen was the reason Marcus failed. Not because Marcus did not work hard, but because Marcus only worked hard. He never worked smart. Here is the truth most people do not want to hear. If you are working very hard but not getting results, the problem is not that you need to work harder. The problem is that your axe is dull. More effort with a dull axe just means more exhaustion, not more results. You do not need more effort. You need a sharper axe. Stop swinging. Start sharpening. Marcus worked for 10 years. Every single day, maximum effort. Swinging his dull axe from sunrise to sunset. Never stopping, never sharpening. After 10 years, Marcus was still cutting 20 trees per day. Same as day one. No improvement. Just 10 years of exhausting effort. Marcus was bitter, angry, frustrated. I worked so hard for 10 years, Marcus complained. And I am still in the same place. Life is unfair. I worked harder than everyone. Why did I not succeed? The village elder heard Marcus complaining. The elder approached. Marcus, let me ask you something. In 10 years, how many times did you sharpen your axe? Marcus thought, never. I did not have time to sharpen. I was too busy working. The elder sighed. That is why you are still cutting 20 trees. You spent 10 years swinging a dull axe. You worked very hard. But you never improved your tool. You never improved your skill. You never improved your method. You just repeated the same inefficient process for 10 years. Hard work without improvement is not growth. It is just repetition. David worked for 10 years to bet David stopped to sharpen every 2 hours. Every single day, for 10 years. David learned better techniques, stronger swings, more efficient movements, better angles. After 10 years, David was cutting 100 trees per day, not 50, 100, because David's axe was sharp, and David's skills were sharp, and David's methods were sharp. David worked hard and smart. Marcus only worked hard. The difference between Marcus and David is not talent, not intelligence, not opportunity. The difference is that David understood one simple truth: the axe is more important than the effort. A sharp axe with medium effort beats a dull axe with maximum effort. Every time, always, without exception. Now here is the most important question. How do you know if your axe is dull? Simple. Are you working very hard, but getting poor results? Are you exhausted, but not accomplished? Are you busy, but not productive? Are you giving maximum effort, but seeing minimum progress? If yes, your axe is dull. Stop swinging, start sharpening. But here is what Marcus said when the elder told him to sharpen. I cannot stop working to sharpen. I am already behind. If I stop to sharpen, I will fall further behind. I must keep working. This is the trap that keeps people stuck forever. They are so far behind because their axe is dull, but they refuse to sharpen because they are far behind. So they stay far behind, forever. The only way to catch up is to stop and sharpen, but stopping feels like falling behind. So they never stop, and they never catch up. David understood this differently. Yes, stopping to sharpen means I cut fewer trees in the next 10 minutes, but sharpening means I cut more trees in the next 10 hours. I sacrifice 10 minutes to gain 10 hours. That is a good trade. Marcus could not see this. Marcus could only see the 10 minutes. He could not see the 10 hours. So Marcus kept swinging, and David kept sharpening, and David kept winning. Here is my challenge to you. Stop swinging your dull axe right now. Stop working hard at being inefficient. Stop giving maximum effort to minimum results. Stop, pause, sharpen your axe. Learn something new. Improve your skill. Change your method. Rest and recharge. Invest time in becoming more effective. Yes, you will lose time in the short term, but you will gain massive results in the long term. Marcus lost 10 minutes 4 times per day by refusing to sharpen. That is 40 minutes, but those 40 minutes cost him 30 trees per day. Over 10 years, Marcus lost 109,500 trees because he would not invest 40 minutes per day. David invested 40 minutes per day sharpening. Over 10 years, David gained 109,500 extra trees. Same investment of time, opposite results. Because David sharpened and Marcus did not. Your life is the same. Every day you refuse to sharpen your axe, you lose results. Every day you invest in sharpening, you gain results. The question is not, should you sharpen? The question is, can you afford not to? Marcus could not afford 40 minutes per day, so he lost 10 years of productivity. Can you afford to keep swinging your dull axe? Stop, sharpen your axe, learn, grow, improve, rest, strategize, then start swinging again. But this time with a sharp blade, this time with effective effort, this time working hard and smart. That is when you will see results. That is when your effort will match your outcomes. That is when hard work will finally be enough. Because hard work with a sharp axe is unstoppable. Hard work with a dull axe is just exhausting. Sharpen your axe, then work hard. In that order, always.